Hello everyone, it's Camelsaurus here, and today we're reviewing the Safari Limited 2017 Feathered T-Rex. Before we get into the review, here are some facts. Tyrannosaurus Rex means king of the tyrant lizards. Also, it was a carnivore, as most of you will probably know, and its length was 13 to 14 meters, and its height was 4.6 to 6 meters, and it weighed approximately 5.5 tons to 7 tons. It was alive at the end of the Cretaceous 67 million years ago, and it died 65 million years ago, along with most non-avian dinosaurs. All non-avian dinosaurs, even. It lived in North America, which was in Canada, in the USA, and in Asia, it was a Tarbosaurus, and it lived in Mongolia. Now, let's get past my clearly terrible information on the T-Rex. And let's get into the details, starting off with the face. And the detail here is very nice. We have some nice, fine detail. These lovely little spikes here. Very nice, with these cuts on the face, which have evidence behind them. Probably another T-Rex may have inflicted these wounds. Give it a lot of character to the figure. Obviously with these nostrils here and these teeth, they are not individually sculpted, but they look close enough to it. And then also going up to the face, we have on the eye a nice gold yellow eye. This reminds me a lot of the old Carnegie figures that had golden eyes a lot, so that's very cool. This nice lower jaw here, still sculpted. It seems a bit of paint here went off, but that's fine. That's fine. The detail of the mouth is also fully sculpted. It's very nice. The roof of the mouth is especially nice. Now, if we go on to the top of the head, here we see these three lines of kind of scutes, kind of highlighting the area. And yeah, one thing I'd like to point out about this model, there is no shrink wrapping on this head, which is very nice. Some bits jut out, but that is not shrink wrapping, so that's good. If we go to the other side of the head, here we see a different set of scars, this kind of claw kind of scars, if something scratched it. So that's very nice, very awesome. Now going down the neck, we have a different type of feathers from the rest of the body. These feathers are very large ones, and very cool, very nice. So you actually see these type of feathers on a lot of birds today, so that's very lovely detail they added. I also love this little bit of detail here, this little flab of skin at the neck, very nice. Then going down, we have a really crazy color scheme for this T-Rex, but it just works. So obviously the color scheme for this is a nice brown, very lovely. But then we go down and we have this red, which is broken up by a darker red and kind of brown. And then there's this orange here, this orange feathering, and then light feathering on the bottom. Now I really love this coat of feathers. It's very shaggy. It looks like it would be for, I don't know, warmth maybe. They look very big, fluffy feathers, and that's very nice. Probably what T-Rex would have had if it had feathers. Now, looking at the hands, these arms are quite small, but not too small. And they're definitely not too large either. Obviously on this hand, it's actually feathered the whole way. The whole arm actually has these feathers. They're not like wings though, which is alright, I guess. Which T-Rex probably wouldn't have had wings in its arms because it wouldn't need them. Anyway, we have these nice scales on the fingers, but the paint could have been added a little bit better there. But that's fine, I'll go over that. Now on to the leg. The leg, I think, is something with other T-Rexes. Usually the legs are either too big or too small. I think these legs are very nice and just the right proportion. Same with the feet. They're not too oversized. They're reasonable. And it's not even a tripod either. It can stand on those 2 feet, which is very good. Very good. And then obviously this whole feather covering all the way down to here with the scales start. And then also if we turn this figure around, there is this big bald patch of feathers. I honestly don't like that, but it's okay. Here we see the red continues down the whole tail, and this is a very big tail, very nice. Not too long though, so it's a really good, accurate representation of the T-Rex's tail. Now, this is overall a very nice figure. Here we see the back, this black going down. Awesome, just awesome stuff. Yeah, there you go. That's a shot you don't see a lot. And it's a very long figure as well, which is very cool. So let's get into some size comparisons. So first up, let's compare the Safari Limited T-Rex with another T-Rex. Here it is next to the Papo running T-Rex. And as you can see, they do scale quite nicely together. This one is a little bit taller, but I think this one is a bit longer, if I'm correct. And yes, that one is a little bit longer. So let's get into the next comparison. Up next is the Papo Spinosaurus. Obviously, some people will be using this like this to fight the Spinosaurus. A very nice pose. They actually go very well together. And it's just awesome to see these two colossal creatures battle it out. And last but not least is the figure we use for all size comparisons. It is the Papo Brachiosaurus compared to this Safari Limited T-Rex. And honestly, they do scale quite nice together. And that shows you really, this is a very large T-Rex. As you know, the Papo Brachiosaurus is huge. So that tells you just how big this T-Rex actually is. Alright, now it's time for my overall thoughts. Overall, I think this is it's just an amazing piece. It's an awesome model. And it's probably one of the best figures in my collection. And yeah, I think I'm going to give this figure a 10 out of 10. No doubt about it. Probably one of the best figures ever made. Definitely the best of 2017. Just totally nothing comes close to it. And I really want to thank Safari Limited for giving the fans what they wanted. A feathered T-Rex. Collector had done it, but they hadn't done it totally right. However, Safari Limited definitely aced it this time. So guys, that's the end of the review. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like in this video and a comment down below if you enjoyed it. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Camelsaurus, signing out.